Hello, you guys. Optimistic Teal here. Today I'm drawing Crossbreed Priscilla, as the title says. Sorry if you guys don't really like the music and stuff. I was gonna try to use my iPod to use a photo for reference that way, which of course then I could have used non-copyright music from YouTube, which would have been better, honestly. But I have to use Spotify since I'm using my PlayStation 4 as reference. So this should be fun because I don't know if I've ever really drawn like this, so I need to find my pencil. Actually, I lost it. BH, it's 4H. Um, 4H. Here we go. Okay, so I actually just recently cleaned my art desk, and sorry I'm taking so long to get started, but I just have everything moved around, and I need a garbage can. Okay, so hopefully the stream doesn't bug out or anything. I just have to sharpen my pencil. I'm gonna have to use a knife because my sharpener isn't working. Okay. Okay. Sorry, it's literally taken me like 2 minutes. You know, maybe I don't really need music. I'll see if you guys want music as I continue. Otherwise, I'll be all good as long as it's noisy. Okay, so the image I've decided to go with was one I found from DeviantArt, and the artist is, I'm so sorry I butchered this name, Sakuya's World.deviantart.com. So know that I do not take credit for this image. I'm simply just using it as reference. So anyway, let's get started. So people often tell me, that the way I draw isn't really how I should kind of do it, if that makes sense, because I always start off with the face and stuff first. But this is just because this is what's most comfortable to me. So her scythe is gonna usually end right here, right? This is where I want that scythe to end. And I'm basically just gonna go really light here. Because, see, her scythe is completely out of image in the drawing. So what we want is for this corner piece essentially to come herself in a way. So we are gonna go ahead and just start making the sort of part for blade. So, fun fact, I never actually got Priscilla's weapon because I didn't have the heart to kill her. So steering from the original art a tiny bit just because I have already messed up a little, but that's all right. We're not here to become a camera. We're here to make differences, and that's okay. Which is the one thing I never understood about realism. Like, my art teacher would always tell me, well, of course, my real name isn't Teal, but they're like, Teal, you got does this look like the image you're drawing? And I'm like, well, I mean, no, but I'm not a camera, uh, and I always just did not like that. So, all right, we are actually. I need an eraser. All right, we're gonna pull out the magic eraser. I've had this thing for ever. Actually needs to be cleaned, to be honest. But we're gonna erase just a small bit of her blade so that we can actually make room for the hilt. So the way this artist drew the hilt, I actually really like. Um, I never just this design her scythe. Which, by the way, if you're having a hard time seeing, I can do this if that helps. I can't turn on my light, unfortunately, just because, what's it called? Because I have to have my phone charger plugged in case if it goes low. So, alright. The way he has it kind of corners off a bit. Or she has it. I don't know who that is. Hey, what's up, Molly? Alright, so it's kind of like a wing almost right here. That is so cool. Okay, so I love the amount of design in Scythe. Alright, so I actually should have made this part a bit fatter, but I messed up. So we're gonna just make this some tiny little corner piece right there. That's our corner piece. Because truthfully, all this part is gonna be right here as her staff. But once we get about to, let's see, we need to probably shorten it up a bit. So we'll need it right here. This right there will be where her hand is gonna go. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm actually terrible at drawing hands. So, is my for some reason my camera is like not focusing and I need it to focus because it's not focusing. All right. Is there anything I can do? Enable flash. I feel like that just made it worse. All right. Alright, it's focusing. Okay, can you see everything okay? Maybe if I just adjust it slowly. Okay, I know that probably just sounded horrible. But like, cause, alright, awesome. I hope that fixed it a tiny bit. I actually didn't know there was flash. I'm gonna grab my charger because my phone is already getting hot, so I guess the battery must be draining right now. Where is it? It's literally a pink charger. How do you? All right. We move this over here, and then reach for the pink charger, and hopefully don't unplug it. Come on. You see, if I had just faced it the other way, this wouldn't problem. So you can see my charger, my pink charger. All right. Whoa, don't fall off the desk. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully this doesn't mess with the quality, or if it starts glitching, I apologize. I'm just removing my, wow, my hands are so pasty. Orientation is lock, rotate device back. Oh. My phone is like actually hot. Alright, we'll just keep going until it says low battery. How about that? We'll sort of pedal to the metal this. Alright, so. Okay, sorry for all this movement. Okay, awesome. Alright, is the stream still okay? I hope that didn't just like butcher the stream. So, alright, where was I at? Oh yeah, the hilt. Okay, so the way they actually have this hilt, alright, it's still good. Alright, awesome. 'Cause I know one time it glitched out like super bad. Alright, so the way they kind of have it is that it's gonna sort of pop up diagonal again here. And the reason I actually should have made that sharper, to be honest. We'll stick with that for now and see where it leads. Alright, so this is gonna come out a tiny bit, and then it's gonna make a weirdish shape Um, where it's gonna kind of look like a foot, in my opinion. Um, it's gonna come down right about here, and then you want to sort of make it come up. Maybe I'll try and do saber. I'll multitask and watch. I would love to see a saber drawing. Like honestly, like I would love to see your Priscilla drawing because like Priscilla's awesome and I love her design. But saber actually, I love the detail on our armor, like on the chest piece. It just looks super cool and it's just awesome in like every way. So we need this to come up and then diagonal. Oh, my Priscilla is so bad, believe me. You know, the first time I ever drew something, I don't really consider myself all that great to begin with. I consider myself an average, but um you know, the first time I drew something, I actually a lot of the comments that I recall were people telling me to just like kill myself and like wow, like I am so bad, you know, and like well they're like, you know, wow, like you're so bad and stuff and you know, I remember those comments, if anything, they fueled me more than hurt me, and that was because I wanted to prove to them that I could get good one day. And I love that I'm drawing Dark Souls when I get to use the get good phrase. But but I honestly really liked that they eventually did see my artwork and they were kind of blown away by it, and I absolutely love that because it's like, you know, this person you guys thought wouldn't ever do good has kind of done good. Like, and I just like those types of moments just feel like amazing. Okay, so this is where the hand was supposed to be. See, this is what I mean, but we're getting a little off track. We're gonna be a tiny bit off track because the way he drew Priscilla, or she drew Priscilla, whichever, either or, um, because I don't know the person, obviously, I just know their name for DeviantArt. But, I actually like how they drew Priscilla even more so than some of the other fan art I saw. But he drew her like kind of tall. Like, see, her skirt is actually gonna end about here, and her hip is gonna be sort of the lower 25% mark of the paper. So you're mainly getting a torso piece for her, but it's most of her body actually. But I think his focal point, or their focal point, sorry, is like their face because they did an excellent job on hair and like oh dude, I hope I can replicate that because it is absolutely incredible. So sorry if you hear barking. That's Bozo. Bozo is our pit bull. Bozo, sorry you had to hear me whistle. Bozo, what buddy, you lonely? You want to come in here? Okay, you can come in here. Gotti. Gotti, come here. Gotti's my Boston Terrier. Alright, Gotti, you sit here, okay? No, no, Bozo. No, no. Gotti no like playing, buddy. Aw, Gotti. Stop that. Alright. Gotti, Bozo, play nice, okay? Please. Oh, I have a pit bull called Bella. Bojo. No, Gotti, no, Gotti, it's fine. He just wants to play. Okay? Just sit down. It's okay. Alright. So her head is kind of in a weird spot, I guess, because see, now we really have to sort of center all this because all right, wow, actually didn't realize how bad this curve was right here. We need to fix that pronto. Okay, well, we'll come back to it. But anyway, so this point right here is really supposed to be over here, so we're gonna fix that. Um, all right, so we fix. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna go here, and it's really about right here that we want this to really kind of peek out, and then it's gonna come right back into the blade, and then continue. So we'll erase this because we don't need that line no more. That line is done and gone. So, okay, so I think what's gonna help me here is that in their drawing, Priscilla's eye or eyebrow or dragon eyebrow bone scale thingy is diagonal from where this is. So I'm actually gonna sort of use this to center where her head needs to be, and it's actually a ways away, surprisingly. And her hair is the part that bulks up. It's not even her like jawline or anything that bulks. It's her hair. She has fluffy hair. All right. So thing is, right? So her hair is really going to be the trickiest part for me because see, I want to say it's here, but I don't want to mess up either. But you know what? If you mess up, that's okay. You can always retry, right? So we're going to draw her first kind of curl that is at the top. And or he drew, or they drew, sorry, I keep like assuming genders over here. Uh, but like they drew her hair extremely well. Like I absolutely love the style they did. And no, bad PS4. They're trying to like lighten up my image. Hold on. Hey, Cotty. Hey, quit. Stop that. No. Bozo out. Playing too rough, buddy. No. Okay. Bozo, no. Okay. Sorry about that. No, Bozo, no, stay out there. He's trying to like play rough with my dog. He's trying to sound like nudging him around. All right. So where were we? Oh yeah. So. All right. Now I remember. So. Her hair is gonna kind of like poof out a little right here, and we're not even like close to the ear. Actually, this is okay. I think I got it right here. So we're making her head, I think, a little smaller than what the artist actually kind of has going. But that's because we're starting with the outside of the hair versus inside, which it's a blessing and a curse, honestly. So okay, so here's the tricky part because you know what, for the sake of the fact that you're drawing Saber, I'll say this if I'm saying it. She has an ahoga or ahogi, whatever. Like it's the hair on her that sticks out, kind of like how Saber has one that pops out like literally straight up. Which I don't know how she manages to do that. I don't think they had hair gel back in her time. But point is, um, so her hair is the end piece is gonna come down here, but her hair really goes down past her shoulders. Like she got that long length hair, okay? Like and they didn't have conditioner back then. So seriously, like kudos to like Priscilla for like maintaining good hair. But we're going to go ahead and so right here. No, 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 not right here. Right here. Um he does or they do, sorry. They have the indent that sort of like separates her hair. And all we're gonna do with that is sort of come down right about there. See, because the way they drew all the indents is actually like genius. It's all the snow. It does the hair good, apparently. You know, maybe that's why my hair like fries every time I even look at bleach. Like, I stay away from the snow. Ironically, though, I actually love the snow, and I remember one time, uh, my friend like he had got thrown out into the snow by my stepbrother. They were messing around, and it was funny actually. Like not like a fight or anything, just like messing around. But I remember I was laughing my ass off like hella hard, and I remember my friend looked at me. He's like, "If you think it's so funny, why don't you step out in the snow?" I said, "Okay." I took off my socks and shoes and walked around barefoot in the snow and just looked at him. And he didn't. He was like wordless because I have a very high tolerance to cold. And I can actually leave my air conditioner on for a very long time without actually feeling cold. Like one time, actually, I left it on so long, my filter in my AC had a sheet of ice over it from leaving it on for a long time. I have a very high tolerance. But, good times, good times. So, see, I'm a little scared of drawing like all of her hair details. I love the cold so much. I definitely prefer it. Yeah, truthfully, I'm a bit of a hermit in the summer. Like I love being outside sometimes only because I go running, but aside from that, truthfully, I actually prefer the cold. And that's just because, well, it's just who I am, I guess. But another reason, is just I sweat incredibly bad. Like I sweat bullets, and that's just because my body absolutely hates the heat. Hey, hey, what's up, Fox Plays Gaming? I remember you, my dude. Okay, well, this is some scary stuff for me. I feel like this is like I'm risking it all over here. Ooh, the detail, dude, it's so good. Like if I mess up one thing, it's gonna look weird. Ooh, I love when they do that much of detail. It is so damn cool. All right, so her hair. Oh my god, that is so tricky. Okay, I want to say it's here, which I know it sounds like I'm making a big deal out of it, but trust me, if I do it right, you'll know what I'm talking about here in a moment. This is so cool. He did like every indent. Like I just admire when you can tell the time and effort that goes into an art, just a drawing in general. It's kind of breathtaking. Like I absolutely love this drawing. Which, by the way, if you didn't hear in the beginning, again, I don't claim like this drawing. Like, I mean, I'm drawing it, but it's not my like original piece. So, all right. So it looks like I kind of gave Priscilla dreadlocks because I made that a little too wavy. But so it's kind of like a Nike symbol, I want to say. So we're gonna make that come down here, and we'll see what we can do here. Which it's actually not pointed off right here, but we're gonna go with it because it's just makes life simpler. All right. So, Crossbreed Priscilla now owns dreadlocks until I fix that. So, my phone is still hot. I swear. When I first got my iPhone, it like could last like days without being charged. Now it lasts like 20 minutes. Like but I've had this thing for so long, so I don't even like blame it. But I actually have gotten confused here because see, I am dumb because I keep thinking that this is the sort of part of her hair that I'm trying to replicate, and it's not. It's over here. Hopefully I did this right. Alright, no, that's her ahoga, so let's see. Her hair needs to actually... Alright, we're gonna do the outside first, because if we're gonna start with the outside, you finish with the outside. Because, hold on, so her hair is very flowy, and I think that is so cool, but it's like, it's weird because it's like more diagonal than it is straight down. Damn, Priscilla and fucking amazing conditioner. See, like, it's not like straight down. It's, I'm really wanting this to diagonal and look how it's supposed to. Which I may actually just kind of be a little lazy and we're just going to do this. So, her hair actually has a very darker line right here, and I think what they're trying to do is show a hair spike. So, no, that's too thick. So we'll do this, and then they have so many lines right here. Trending on Reddit Overwatch. Is your Ana solo healing? Please let her take the health kits. I actually don't disagree with that. Let's see. So I drew her ahoga right here. Let's see. The problem is that where her ahoga ends right here, we actually need to take out a piece right here and just make it come down there. Okay, okay. Nope, 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 nope. You know what? I see what I'm doing here. And I'm acknowledging my issue, and the issue is that this piece of hair needs to end right before her ahoga. So it needs to end about here. So this is super tricky. Okay, so ahoga there, and then that piece. there's so much detail in the hair. It's actually genuinely confusing me. All right, her ahoga ended here. This is her ahoga. This is her ahoga, Telio, and then that's the part we just drew. All right, so this is the thin piece of hair because. Dang it. I messed up, didn't I? Okay, do that. We'll thin that off a bit, but this is where her forehead is, so we need this. We need this to... I know, never mind. I know what I'm doing here. See, okay, so here's what I did wrong. What I need to do is make this curve more up and inward. So, like that, because she has that part in her hair, like, so when your hair parts, and it's even kind of like this IRL too, you'll have like that part in your front piece of your hair that kind of shows where your forehead is a little, and that's what they're trying to do, because Priscilla's hair is like straight, but it parts in the middle, and man, I wish my hair could look like that, like deadass, like, cause my hair parts in the middle since I've been growing it out, and like mine doesn't look anywhere near as cool. It's cause I don't use her brand of conditioner, and I don't know what kind it would be, but I'm pretty sure it's for dragons, and I'm not one of those, unfortunately. All right, so in the middle of her forehead, so she doesn't even have that bad of a widow's peak, but I'm drawing a bad widow's peak. Because I drew the ahoga first. Telio, you're messing up. Telio is a nickname my friends gave me, by the way, if you're wondering why I keep saying it. But, okay, ahoga. Remember the ahoga. and then and draw this. So in a way, it's either gonna be, and my hair is actually getting in my face. All this talk about hair is like making my hair weird. All right, so her hair is so cool. Like it's gonna sort of come down here and just kind of loop around like so fucking perfectly. Like I wish my hair could be like that. Anyway, it's gonna loop around like in the most perfect way ever, and then see it starts off really thin, and I hate drawing this kind of hair, but it's like really thin, but then it gets like so damn poofy, like it's just gonna make its way kind of like up, and you see I don't think I, well, oh we all wish we could be as fluffy as Priscilla, honestly. Like I still want to know what conditioner they use, like seriously, top 10 questions from Miyazaki. um all right. Hey yo, hey, what's up, Deadface? um Okay, wait a minute, Telio. You aren't making it thick enough. That's the problem. There we go. And then, where's her ahoga? Telio, where is her ahoga? It is here. So, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. This diagonal, it's kind of like obtuse. That's where this is gonna pop out. So, I need to erase this line. Please, someone remind me towards the end of the stream, depending on how long my phone lasts. This is a toughie. All right. So, you know what? I'm going to erase it now. I know I'm going to forget it, and I'm going to, like, do the inking of it, and I'm like, hey, was that, like, part of it? And I'm like, yeah, totally. And then I'm going to, like, do it, and then it's going to look bad. So, okay. I'm getting her shoulder mixed up with her hair. Like, that's just how damn fluffy she is. And see, the thing is that Priscilla's hair is so goddamn long because her hair actually comes down to here. And that's because I'm drawing it wrong. Like, I've actually probably made her longer hair, in truth. So, we're gonna anime spike this up by just doing this. So, this is where her hair ends. But you see, the problem is that I drew it too long because now we're only going to get to draw like her sleeve, which will probably be right about here. And then her sleeve, that's one part of it. And then this is so tough. I can't hear the notes. I can't hear them. I have to quote it. It's just I love that damn show. All right. So I haven't even started on the face. I'm over here doing the sleeves like hella early. Um so here, here, one more loop, and then there. So ooh, I've probably messed this drawing up so bad. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I keep saying that. Here's what we're gonna do. Um, we're, oh god, no, too poofy. And then down, because it's hair. Hair is soft. So where does this end? This ends near her hella extra long ahoga that I made that isn't supposed to be that long. And we're gonna fix her hair, right? Because like her hair is like bugging the hell out of me more than anything, and that's because I actually drew it like really wrong. Okay, so fun fact I want to mention. I was trying to choose an image to draw of Priscilla, and tell me why, like, the fifth one I see is Nuzfa, and if you don't know what Nuzfa means, it means not safe for work. That usually means, like, how can I put this without actually saying it? It basically means, hold on, one sec. She's a babe. um, what's it called? Nuzfa. Well, I'm pretty sure you know what it means, but like, it just means like, she. How do I put this without saying it? I don't know why I feel weird saying it. It basically means she was nude. So I'm like, yeah, definitely can't draw that on YouTube. Just asking for a copyright notice. Well, I have plenty of notices, but I don't want to strike. Strikes are spooky, spooky, scary. So we are gonna attempt some risky things right here. We're gonna make her face, and this is gonna be so fucking scary. I hate drawing faces. So bad, so much, so much, so much. I hate drawing faces so fucking much. This is, and I will never sing again. I know that was probably horrible, but like, I just don't want to draw the face because, like, her face, see, okay, like, I have a round face, right? And that's like an easier face type to draw, but she has like the perfect jaw, like, and I was like, why can't my jaw be like that? Oh God, down to 0 viewers. This is what happens when I sing. Uh, but like, her hair is the thing that is honestly messing me up the most because, see, I should actually do the face first, and here's why. Because, see, I've kind of given her this widow's peak in a way by not doing it how I probably should have. So, we're gonna try our best to fix our wrongdoings here by doing this as best as we can. Alright, so we kind of have like one eye covered, and that's not what I want. This drawing is like fighting me so much. Okay. Scythe is up there, so I don't know if you guys just heard my neck snap, and I apologize. It's just when I like sit for so long, I have to like start popping my knuckles, otherwise my hands feel like really stiff. But okay, so on the stream, like what I can tell that you guys can see, like it doesn't look so bad. It's just from what I'm seeing, but I think I have like some really judgmental eyes when it comes to my own drawings. Okay, so we've been streaming for 40 minutes. It looks great so far. Thanks. I swear, the way most artists are though is that we're we're kind of our own biggest critic in the sense of like, we judge ourselves sometimes a little too hard, which which sometimes I think a lot of artists are kind of their own worst enemy. But there's good in that and bad. It just depends on how bad you judge yourself. All right. So, oop, everyone's too self-critical, especially when it comes to creativity. Honestly, that's like an amazing quote. Like, If the comments would actually stay up longer, I would have wrote that one down. But all right, I'm gonna turn on my AC. But if that is like too loud and annoying, I will turn it off. Just I can deal with the heat. It's just like if that's too much, I will gladly turn off. All right, so all right. So Priscilla's sort of eyebrow things seem to pop up here, but I really want to bring them a little closer. It's not too loud. Okay, awesome. Thank you. But see, I kind of want to like fix this whole scenario right here because we need her jawline to be really like kind of perfect here. And what we're gonna do is hopefully this fixes it without, and it's not right. Okay, so we need to kind of go for this, but I feel like like it looks like she has a broken jaw maybe, and that's the problem. Alright, so luckily I think I drew it light enough to where it'll actually erase. Okay, so we need, alright, we're gonna do this. Make it a lot easier. So we're gonna sort of square that off a bit. And then we're gonna do this. Sorry if I missed a comment or something. It's just like when I get in the zone, I just kind of forget. Okay. I think we got her jawline good. Man, the way they drew the eyes is so good too. That's gonna be hard. Alright. So, wow, that's gonna be tough. Alright, let me see. It's 5:18. Okay, I still got time. So, alright, perfect. Let me set that back up. Oh, sad, by the way, but I don't know if you guys can see this. This is my Dark Souls phone case I got. It broke, unfortunately, right here. But I thought it was like cool, and I thought you guys might want to see it. Because I normally have my phone case on, so you guys never get to see it, but there you go. So, we made her hair like really thick, kind of, over here, when we actually should have kind of done it there too. But part of what's gonna help thicken it. Oh, that's super cool though. Yeah, I kind of want to order another Dark Souls case, but like I don't know. It's like I like Overwatch and I like Dark Souls. Honestly, I saw this blend of Dark Souls bosses fused with Overwatch, and it showed Reaper as Gravelord Nito, and it was super cool. It showed Priscilla, I think, or no, Mercy was Priscilla, and that was so cool. Hello, second viewer. I don't know who you are yet because there's no comment, but I think we'll know shortly. So. Alright, so her hair is like so goddamn flowy, which I know we've already talked about kinda, but so Ahoga. Her Ahoga is right here. This is where it ends. So the thing is that we need this huge strand of hair right here, and this is actually gonna connect up here. I need a sharp pencil, but I can't find my sharpener. At least your sharpener probably works. Mine doesn't. Like, I have to use a knife, and I actually have a fear of knives because, well, I'll actually make a good story video one day, but I accidentally cut 3 of my fingers open once, and ever since I have a huge fear of knives. So, alright, we got that strand. And then, we actually could start on the neck because, see, Priscilla doesn't have a very thick neck. Her neck is like kind of weird in this one. It's gonna kind of come down here, but see, her neck is a bit more up here, um, which is kind of strange, I think. But I am not the original artist, so it isn't really up to me. So we're gonna go with that, But I also want to give her some room, so we're actually okay. So they actually kind of simplified her neck piece, which I am a total fan of because that neck piece is hard as shit to draw. So we're gonna go right here, and there's a piece of hair on my finger. Yeah, it's my own hair though. My hair like sheds because it breaks off from hair dye. So we're gonna come here, but we need to kind of go here. And then kind of come in, and then go up. I feel like I'm typing in a cheat code trying to draw her little necklace. So right about here, this is where the more thicker part of her thingy collar thing sort of gets drawn. But I'm just following the rules of how they drew it. So it's gonna kind of come up here, and then this piece is kind of a weird shape, but I like it. So okay, we actually almost have this neck piece done. Alright, so for this piece, it's right here. And then it's gonna just sharpen back right there. So I'm actually liking how they did the neck piece. Like, it's simplified, but if you were to see the actual full drawing, like, it actually looks kind of cool. And I like that. So we're gonna start with this piece again. So this time, it's like the same shape, but it's gonna sort of pop of an angle here, and it's just gonna come down here. But what's interesting is how they did this, because I guess she was supposed to look like she had her head turned, I want to say. And we're gonna bring that there. So, and then the other piece is kind of similar to the top one, but this one looks more connected for some reason. So that's actually kind of cool, just a neat little difference. But that's just gonna sort of come up here. And then this piece is pretty much the same. So you really just kind of want to... The only difference with this part, though, is that rather than what it did last time, it actually has a very sharp kind of point to it instead of what it had before, which is actually kind of cool. So, same thing with this piece. It's just got a sharper corner. Okay. And then after this... Alright, we gave Priscilla a pencil neck because I didn't connect the pieces close enough. Okay. Whatever though. Trial and error, right? then this will come out here. Okay, and then so we actually have the spacing okay here. It's just where it was at that was a problem. So okay. So what I really want to do and try to prevent is for her to look kind of robotic in the sense of like her limbs just kind of like triangle outwards. I'm really trying to give them more of a curve, which the artist actually did a great job on. Like they're not like robotic. It's just I'm kind of messing up a bit. But so with the way she is facing in this drawing, she is actually like it's a bit different. See, it's definitely a digital art drawing. You can tell because it looks like they used layers, but they didn't erase the layers. So their hair is actually supposed to cover a majority of like the right side of their chest, but it didn't. It really goes down to it's kind of like weird. Like I like how they did it. It's just very confusing. Okay, so at the neck area, she actually has a few strands of hair. So this shoulder piece is sort of our guideline to not mess up, in a sense. So right here, which is going to be sort of below her eye, you kind of want just this long piece of hair. And it's really just to provide kind of more volume, I think, but it actually worked really well in how they did it. Because they sort of darkened this up a tiny bit towards the end. And it actually looks like there's a lot more hair than if it were just like this, where it was just like an outline. But I haven't added any detail yet. And the way they did it is so perfect. So right here is kind of a weird shape, but you'll see what I mean in a second. I don't really know what this one is for, but we'll do it anyway. But I kind of see what they're trying to do. I think like all these shapes in the middle here just to add more than like, and 20% battery remaining. Okay. Alright, stream here and charge my phone, but to everyone that stopped by, I appreciate it. I'm going to cut it here because apparently we only use up 80% though in an hour. So that means I can usually stream an hour as long as it gets to 100. So I'm going to put my phone on the charger now and let this upload. And hopefully it does not glitch and does not upload, because that would be a huge bummer. But anyway, to everyone that stopped by, thank you so much. And I will continue this hopefully later tonight, because I actually had a lot of fun drawing this. And Molly, thank you so much, because I actually wouldn't have even thought of to like draw Priscilla had you not brought it up. So thank you so much. And you guys will see me finish this drawing. So, and hopefully I'll add color. I mean, I'm just so like I'm bad at doing color, and I always get afraid that I'll mess up more. So I may just do a black and white kind of thing where I just do shading. But yeah. Anyway, peace out, you guys.